Today on Mark Reviews Stuff, we have a salt crystal lamp. This is a Himalayan salt crystal, and the brand name, as you can see here, Himalayan Glow. We purchased this at Bed Bath & Beyond for just under $20, and we've had it in our home for a couple of months, so I thought it was about time to make a review video of this. Salt crystal lamps have enjoyed a resurgence in popularity in recent, years maybe, but really the last maybe 6 months or so, 6 to 9 months. I'm starting to see them everywhere. People at work have small ones on their desk. I'm aware of a couple of people who have them in their homes, including us now, apparently. And we also gave one to my sister-in-law for Christmas. So they're around, and you can buy them at Bed Bath & Beyond, which means that they're common enough and popular enough that it's kind of a store that carries this type of thing would have them. I will also leave a link in the description below to where you can find one of your own. So let's talk about the lamp itself a little bit. What is the point? Good question. Salt crystal lamps, as it says here on the back, it's scientifically proven to act like an air purifier. When lit, it emits negative ions that fight against positively charged particles that cause us to feel stuffy and sluggish. Short version, I took chemistry in high school all the way through AP chemistry, and there is some truth to this. Just like with anything that's homeopathic, there is some truth. It is based on science. Smart people have done their own research on things. Regardless of what you think about how effective that might be to accomplish what it's saying it's trying to accomplish, this at least makes a good conversation piece. It is decorative and, looks pretty good inside your house. I'm actually now going to show you the lamp itself. But before I do that, I'm going to change our camera angle here a little bit. So bear with me for a second. You see that glare on the box? That glare would exist on the lamp itself if I didn't make these changes right now. So, without further ado, here's the lamp. Okay, this is our Himalayan salt crystal lamp. And it is pretty heavy. This is a rock, people. I mean, it's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but it is a rock. And I'd estimate that weighs about 5 pounds probably. It's pretty heavy. This particular salt crystal, you can see kind of some gorgeous marbling in here. This looks nothing like the box, right? The box is kind of uniform in color and just kind of an amorphous blob, but individual salt lamps, everyone's going to be perfectly unique because these are literally just mined and kind of carved by hand out of the side of a mountain in the Himalayas. So everyone's a little bit different. The marbling you see here will not exactly pattern or be reflected when I turn this on because you would expect a lighter part would be brighter, a darker part would be darker. That has more to do with the thickness of the rock in any given place than anything else, and I'll show you that in a second. The base here is a pretty sturdy wooden base, and then below that is this plastic base to kind of hold everything in. In theory, probably you could pull the lamp itself out, which I've never done. Kind of scary. Moment of truth. All right. So that's the kind of bulb you have. You could replace this if you need to. This is just basically a nightlight bulb. So I'm going to stick that back in here carefully. Has these kind of plastic tabs that I'm going to have to squeeze here. We'll see if I can do it. Not bad. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Really, you're just shoving that light into a cavity in the rock, and that's it. So let's turn it on. I'm going to show you over here. So we follow the cord. It has a dimmer switch. And then this is plugged in down by my telescope over here. So you just click it on. And I am going to give you the full effect here. So I'm going to remove the light that I have illuminating this. And this is the dimmest setting. Well, let me turn off the light completely. There we go. This is the dimmest setting for your salt crystal lamp. And I'll gradually turn it up here so you get an idea of what it starts to look like as you turn it up. And that gets pretty bright as the camera here tries to compensate for that. Put my hand by it, you can see the light that's reflected here is similar to like a fire in the fireplace or at a campfire. So at the very least, those kinds of associations, you know, campfires and, you know, a fire in the fireplace, those kinds of things fill me with positive energy. You know, they make me think about good campouts I've had or good conversations with people. That's basically it, though. It's a rock lit from the inside. So I like kind of the variation and the coloring and stuff. It's definitely a pretty cool decorative piece to have in your house. This is the side that we look at the most. Too much brightness, too much light keeps me awake at night. So you could use this as a night light in a child's room or something. I turn it off at night. We have it in our bedroom next to our bed, but I turn it off at night. I just can't sleep with that much light on. We do leave it on all during the day, though. And if you like to tease your wife about things, you can pretend that this is E.T.'s beating heart. See, E.T. traumatized me as a kid, so I like to play with the lamp like this and make it seem like E.T.'s hiding in the woods from the man with the keys. But that's it. This is a Himalayan rock salt, or a salt crystal lamp. I'm going to put the light back on my camera here so you can kind of see what it would look like more in the daytime. If you have had any positive experiences on your own with rock salt lamps, I would love to know, salt crystal lamps. Leave me some comments in the section below here. How has this helped you? Has it helped your health? Has it helped your energy, your mood? I can see how this would help someone who has seasonal affective disorder in the winter, you know, kind of having that warm glow of a comforting campfire or something. You know, there's no harm in it, regardless of whether this actually accomplishes what it sets out to do on the box. You know, it can only help, so why not? Go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can pick up your own, and subscribe to this channel. Thanks.